About 5 minutes late. I am one of those people that do not like to be late for anything, so I am sorry, but I needed to eat, and so if my stomach starts making noises, it's because I just scarfed down like 700 calories. This whole bowl was filled. There was like even bread on top, because I woke up this morning and I went straight into rehearsals for my masterclass, and I was up till midnight last night working on my masterclass, and I will be working on it all the way up until 3 p.m. on Sunday. So I am so excited. I'm actually going to post in the comment section. There's something really cool that you can do on live videos is you can post a link and you can pin it. And if you're watching the replay, this link is in my bio. Or you can actually, you can't do keywords below. Amazon guys here, but on lives, but you can go to the link. And I am so excited for Sunday. I thought I would do a little Q&A because, I'm getting messages from people who, some of them are confused or like, does this have to do with body? Just random questions. So I did a question box in my stories. So if you want to ask a question, you can go to my stories, or maybe I'll have time to do some in the comments. I'm going to try not to make this like a really long thing, but, I did just get an email and from somebody who was like, I'm confused. Is this for body, blah, blah, blah. And, the answer is no, it has nothing to do with body at all. And this is actually something that I have been working on all year. And actually at the end of summer, I decided to stop, bringing new people on for the body business opportunity, simply because I had already locked in all the goals that I needed for the year personally. And I was just working on helping my girls who were working towards their goals. And I was just feeling really good and aligned with just really focusing on those people and not bringing on any new people. And then for the first time ever in 14 years, I wanted to add something else and try something else. And so I've been working all year on creating this masterclass and my No Rules branding school that's going to actually open at the end of the masterclass. And when this all went down, it was literally like a couple days after I announced my masterclass. And it's so funny because I was like, if somebody was really a negative person, they could probably see this and think that like I knew this was going to happen. But that's how amazing the universe is that it couldn't have happened at any better time, because what it did is it gave me the opportunity because I've been doing the body thing for 14 years, and Kevin got his personal training license at the beginning of this year, and he has always since high school wanted to do something in the health and fitness space. And for a lot of years we did that together with body. And then when we had kids 6 years ago, he just became full-time dad, and he has been wanting to do something in addition to that. And it's been hard on us to not get to work as a couple, creating things and be working on things together. And I'll have my thing, and then he'll just, for us, like we are a true like power couple. We like to be working towards things together and working on goals together. So when this went down, I was like, well, I guess like if I had one foot in and one foot out, and now both feet are out, and I just dove straight into just being like, you know what, this is a very clear message that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's not just me, it's everybody. The collective is all going through a huge transition. This transition actually started in 2019. If you follow astrology, last night was an Aries full moon, which starts the beginning of the end of the beginning. Like it is a time where you need to, that go all in on the things that you have been wanting to do, reinvention. I'm a Aries and a rising, I'm a fire sign and a rising fire sign. I'm an Aries rising Leo. So, for me, like I feel it so hardcore in my core. I feel integrity. I feel loyalty so hard in my core. And when this all went down, I could not, with a good conscience, not only support that company, but also support the network marketing industry as a whole. For me, it doesn't feel aligned. It doesn't feel like it felt when I first started. When I first started, it was because I loved the company. I loved the products. I wanted to help people. And over the last couple of years, everything has started to change, and I didn't see the writing on the wall because I am fiercely loyal. It's, you know, one of my good and not so great traits at the same time. And, you know, but I knew like deep down, like my intuition, like when I told my friends, I went out to dinner with my friends and they're like, you've been kind of like, you know, on your way out for a while now, but I just didn't want, I loved it so much. I think I would always have one foot in and one foot out. And these blessings in disguise, what they can do, these big changes that can seem like such a tragedy at the time, because yeah, although it might have looked like my income was going to last till the end of the year, the way that they worded it, my income has taken a complete nosedive, mostly because of the way that I reacted, which I do not regret, because for me, you know, integrity is number one. I'm going to choose integrity over money any day. And I've seen, I'm not going to talk shit, but for me, it just doesn't, you know, align with me to continue collecting a paycheck for something that I am no longer passionate about. So that's fine. And I'm going to focus on things that, you know, I had already put into play and already was excited about and already teach people and I'm already so skilled at. And so to answer that question, like, no, this has nothing to do with body. For the first time ever, I am not affiliated with network marketing in any way, and I don't plan to ever be again. And so you can know that anything that I am promoting has not have anything to do with any of these other crazy things, companies or whatever is out there. And it's completely something that I am creating on my own. It's not resale. It's not any of that bullshit. It is 100% real, authentic content that I am creating myself, because as a Enneagram, you know, is it the Enneagram 4, 3-wing 4? That's I have to, like, everything has to be, you know, individual. That's just how I've always been, as an individual. And that's how I've also, and that's a great segue into how I have created my success with my social media over the last 14 years and how I like to teach it. I want to teach you how to tap into your true individuality and set yourself apart with your personal brand. There is so a lot of different philosophies and ideas around what a personal brand is. And for me, it's under the umbrella, it's an element of attraction marketing. And that's what I really want to help you to learn, because I think so many people are not utilizing social media, or you're not utilizing the way that it can be or should be utilized. Oh, by the way, if you're just joining, I put a link to RSVP for the masterclass on Sunday. Let me get to these questions though, because I'm going to get off track if I don't. So yeah, that answers this question. Is it free? So yeah, the masterclass on Sunday is free. So you can go ahead and go and RSVP right now if you want to join. It's an entire hour. I just did the second run through today. And this morning, the first thing I did was jump on and do a rehearsal. And at the end, I was like, there is no way that I stayed within the time frame that I'm supposed to stay in. And I went and I looked and it was right on track. And I was like, I was literally talking for what felt like hours. There is so much content and so much information in this training. It is going to literally blow your mind. It should not be given away for free, but I'm going to give it away for free because I really want to help you. I really want to teach my 322 framework. So that was the next question, is like, what is the 322 framework? And that is exactly what I'm going to be teaching on at the masterclass. A big issue that I'm seeing out there, and one of the things that I've, you know, with working with women over the last 14 years and teaching them social media and attraction marketing, there's been a couple things that have always frustrated me. First is that whenever I get asked to speak at events or retreats or trainings or anything, I am only limited to about 20 minutes. And typically when I would train and I would like speak to like 10, 15,000 people, I would always get asked to talk about social media, attraction marketing, authenticity. I mean, I've always been the go-to girl for social media. And what would happen is that, first of all, I only had 20 minutes. So I had to pack it into 20 minutes. And also it wasn't completely only what I wanted to say, because it did have to go through an approval process. And so now that I am not working with a corporate company anymore, like I get to share what I want to share, and I get to pack as much value and content into it as much as I want. So I get to spend this entire hour breaking down for you the process that I go through when I create content. So the biggest feedback I've gotten, especially when I'm on retreats with other women who are also doing social media for a living, is how are you doing that so fast? Well, I'll sit down to like create our posts and I'll be done in like 15 minutes and they'll be like, I just literally found the picture or the video. Like, how are you done? Like, I literally don't even know what I'm going to say yet. And so I realized by hearing this over and over the last couple years that there is something that is creating speed with how I create content, which is what is creating the consistency, because I don't have a lot of time. I'm just hit 1 year postpartum with my third child. I was running a business previously while creating this, the No Rules Branding School and this masterclass. And, I still have people I'm responsible for. I've still been in action helping people. I've still been helping my customers. Kevin just created a workout program that they've been testing. So we've been doing that. Like, I've been literally burning the midnight out oil every night, and I do not have time. The biggest issue is, as a business owner, you're so busy as a business owner running your business, and you're so busy as a mom or parent or whatever, dog mom, whatever. I mean, I got dogs. I feel like they're harder than kids. They especially, they're harder than kids sometimes. They take up so much time. And the thing that, the reason why more businesses are not succeeding, I see small businesses going under almost every single day. The biggest trend I have seen on social media this year is small businesses closing their doors left and right because they couldn't, in their words, they couldn't make the algorithm work for them, or they couldn't get it. I don't know what it is that they think, but something that has been taught out there over the last couple of years of what it takes to be successful in social media is putting these small businesses out of business. And it's also, been affecting the way that people show up on social media. I've seen so many trends over the last couple of years that people latch onto, like the whole creating value nonstop trend or the niching down trend. And what that is creating is that's creating people just literally not knowing what to say or what to do on social media, because these people are teaching trends. They're not teaching actual proven results. The results that I have gotten has been because of something that I have done, the same thing that I have done for 14 years. It's not a trend. It's a strategy. It is a proven system that's going to work. And so that's what I'm going to teach you on the masterclass. I'm going to teach you what goes on in my brain. I was working with my business coach all year to I'm like, how do I pull it? She's like, what you need to do is you need to, whenever you're actually sitting down to create your content, you need to pay attention to what is happening in your brain. And so I literally have been doing that for 6 months to teach this to you. So I'm very excited. Oops, I'm using my computer as a light. Way better than a ring light, by the way. Turn off the lights in your room and use your computer. It will light up your face perfectly. Okay. Let's see. I love this question. Is this class for me if I have an Etsy store? So yes, I just mentioned small businesses going out of business. The reason why these businesses are going out of business is because if you go to their pages, all they have is pictures of their clothing, or let's say it's a clothing. It's I've noticed it's a lot of children's clothing brands, and even one that I loved for my kids that made costumes. A lot of these small businesses, if you go to their page, it's just their products. If you go to people's pages, even if you own an online business or you're an affiliate marketer, or you sell somebody else's product, want to do like to know it, or you want to, do affiliate marketing where you share links like influencers do, or you want to get brand partnerships. The only way that you're going to actually be successful at that is by highlighting you. It's by building a personal brand. I feel like over the last couple of years, the biggest thing that's happened is that people have lost sight of that, and they don't know how to bring themselves back from that. And also in the way that I teach it, it's I've never seen taught out there at all. And so when I go to these pages and I see, I look at their pages, I'm like, well, this is exactly why. First of all, they're not making reels. I don't even know what the owner looks like who's the owner, what's your story? There's so much happening there. And honestly, people are going to buy from you. You're going to be most successful if people get to know you, and you're the face of the business, no matter what business you are running. I saw a really great ad the other day. It wasn't even it was an ad, but it was positioned as a reel, where he was a real estate agent, and he said, my social media girl I told my social media girl to edit this video, and all she did was edit out all of his like all of his like breaths in between. So the whole reel was just his breaths, and it was hilarious. And I went to the comments, and all the comments were like, I don't even care what you're selling. I'm buying it. Like, I immediately follow. Like, this is so funny. Like, she's hired. Like, she needs a raise. Like, even people knew that he was literally marketing to them, and they still were like, what? I will hire you in a second because this is freaking hilarious. And I want to teach you the art of that. I want to teach you the art of being able to connect with people instead of feeling like you're selling to people, because that is no fun and it feels icky and cringy. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's a couple of emails and messages that I've gotten about this, about simply not being able to be there, like literally cannot be there. You want to be there. You want to be there because I am going to not only give you a present. Oh, by the way, if you're just jumping on, the link to the masterclass to register is pinned here at the bottom, or you can always go to the link in my bio. What was I saying? Oh, wait, what was I saying? Question, are you going to master? Oh yeah, there is going to be a gift. I'm giving a free gift for anybody that shows up live. And it's going to go with the 322 framework. It's going to be something that you will be able to take the 322 framework and use to, I don't want to give too much away because it's a surprise, but, it's something that I made available to my one-on-one clients that I was coaching all year. And I was like, this would be an amazing gift to give people who are committed to figuring out their own personal brand and style. Because one of the reasons why you are not consistent with social media is because you have no idea what to post. And there's so many posting calendars out there and so many ideas that you are not even plugging into your own genius, to what you should create, to what you should post. My specialty is being able to pull out your unique creativity ideas and help you to create your own personal posting style, flow, and ideas and messaging and everything. I don't want you to look like everybody else. I don't want you to just do trending things. I want you to build a timeless brand that through whatever transition you go through in life, you will be fine because you have been focused on the right activities and the right things. And also, if you want to grow and diversify your income, this is really great too, so that, because you never know what the future holds, right? So I really believe in diversifying income, and I really believe that social media is the way to do that. Which a lot of you just don't really know how to. So I'm going to give you a free gift for coming. And at the end of the masterclass, when we do open the doors for the No Rules Branding School, there is going to be a couple bonuses. And one of those bonuses is only going to be available if you're on live. And I would hate for you to miss out on it, because it is literally going to be a game changer for you if you are going to join the No Rules Branding School. It's going to take the value you get from the school and take it to the next level. And both of those bonuses combined are just going to be like the 1-2 punch that's going to take the results that we're going to create in the branding school to the next level. All right, let's see what other questions we got. And I just wanted to share this excitement because I'm getting a lot of these kind of responses. Like, people are so excited. One of the things that's really been hard about my job over the last 14 years is my inability to work with other people and on other teams or in other industries or in the same industry. And now I'm getting to like branch out and collaborate more and work with people who have always wanted to work with me and that I've always wanted to work with. People in other countries. I've never been able to work with my Australian girls and my German ladies and like all people in South America. And as somebody who is a world traveler and somebody who loves connecting with people all over the world, I always felt so limited with what I was doing. So now I get to expand. I get to help people in both the masterclass and in the health and fitness space, because what we're bringing to you in the fitness space in December is going to be open to everybody as well. So even though this is about the masterclass, and I'm supposed to focus on that, I'm just so excited in general just to get to work with people from all over the world, and anybody anywhere in the world can join the masterclass and the No Rules Branding School. And these principles apply for no matter what language you speak or no matter where you are in the world, they apply. And the cool thing about social media is no matter where you live, even if you live in a little small tiny town, and somewhere in the hills of Ireland or something, you can grow a massive social media following, and you can create income from home and elevate your lifestyle and improve your family's quality of life forever. So I just want to remind you that like the sky is the limit, no matter, like there's literally billions of people. Is it billions? I don't know. On in the world. There is, right? I'm not the geography girl. But I will tell you, there is like an endless amount of people that you can connect with. Like you don't even know, like the sky is the limit. I just want you to know that like the sky is the limit. And sometimes we can limit ourselves because we think, oh, it's oversaturated. Oh, there's already this. Oh, there's already that. There is no you. There is no you. You cannot be duplicated. Yeah, it's oversaturated if you're just sharing about like, whatever product you're selling or whatever business you have. Yeah, then it's oversaturated. But you are not oversaturated. There is nobody on this earth that has your perspective, that has gone through your experiences, that has the way that you look, the way that you dress, the way that you see the world, the way that you believe things to be true. Nobody has that but you. And that is your superpower. And also the beautiful thing about building a personal brand is that you are never in competition with anybody else, because nobody has what you have to offer. Nobody can do it like you. But if you don't believe that to be true, then you are watering yourself down. And I want you to get on this masterclass so I can breathe some life into you and give you some concrete tools that are going to help you to finally step out of that box and finally start living your life out loud and finally start going after the things you've always wanted to go after, before all those limiting beliefs and negative self-talk entered your brain. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. Yes, I'm getting Irish citizenship and plan to open my dyslexia practice there. I'm so excited. I want to inspire more teachers to cast their pen vision. I love that. That is so amazing. And I love that you want to inspire others, because that is like, you'll always be able to help people if your goal is to inspire others. I really feel like we get to be that beacon of hope for people. We get to be that example to people on social media. We get to show people what's possible. So not only do you get to go and you get to pave the way for yourself and for your family, but you get to show other people that they can too. And that has always been part of my personal mission. No matter what it is that I'm doing, my personal mission in life is to inspire and to breathe life into you and to show you what's possible. No matter what it is that you want to do, I just want you to know that you can do it. And so no matter what I'm doing for a living, that will always be part of who I am, down to my DNA, because that is one of my core values, is leadership. I was born to be a leader. I'm here to show you what's possible. I'm going to lead the way, and I'm going to bring you on the ride with me. And that will never, ever, ever change, no matter what it is that I'm doing. I think that, love this one. What if you don't know your niche, but know you'd be great at this? Well, I got news for you. I don't teach niche. I have taught niche in the past, but I decided that I'm no longer going to use that word because it is dirty. It is a dirty, dirty word. It is a word, like if you got my free ebook, which you can grab, it's on my page. I did do a niche exercise in there, and I do use the word sometimes interchangeably, but I think that niche has gotten so used and abused over the last couple years that literally people will have niche down to the point where they don't even post anymore because they're like, well, if I can't post about this, then I'm not going to post at all. And it's like, no, dude, like I have built multiple 7-figure brand without niching down, being fully committed to being a multidimensional, multi-passionate human being, because that is what we really are. Nobody in the world just thinks one way and talks one way. Professionalism freaking drives me crazy. The best way for nobody to ever want to do anything you're doing or want to buy from you is to be professional and put together all the time, poised. All of those things, especially women, feel pressured to be or pressured to do in order to be viewed as educated or validated. I want you to throw all of that shit out the window, because you are going to be underestimated. You're going to be underestimated, and you are going to show them what it really means to be a really true, powerful woman, a really true, powerful leader, a really true, powerful person. And of course, if you're a male, you can join this too. This is for men too. My husband has been growing his social media following, and I've been coaching him all year. I mean, he has a page that's like over 10,000 that he grew back in the day before kids, but he got out of the game for like 6 years. And lately he's been wanting to grow his fitness brand. He hasn't been consistent, so it hasn't grown as much as he wants it to. But, it's been really great working with him because it really reminds me that this is all interchangeable between men and women. It's really goes to, everything is the same. It's like, the men accounts out there that we connect with, they know exactly how to connect with you. And that is what I'm going to teach you in this class. So, and in this class, when you're going to discover parts about yourself, they're called, I can't tell you yet because then it won't make sense and you're going to be super confused. But there is a part in the 322 framework where you're going to learn my process for niche. And it's going to make so much more sense. It's going to open up your world to creative writing, to creating creative reels, to creating reels that hit, that go viral. And listen, I also don't teach that going viral is the goal. I even followed somebody the other day and her first reel that popped up was like something, how I go viral every time. And I was unfollowed her so fast because that is not the goal. And that is what we've been led to think. And that's because that's what sells. If I tell you, hey, you do this, you go viral, you're going to buy it because that's what you think you need to be successful. But what I teach is a completely different outlook to social media and creating an engaged organic following that I have built with no paid ads. So it's going to be good. All right. I think the link expired there at the bottom for some reason. It was there and now I don't see it anymore. Grabbed it really quick. iPhones are so amazing how you can just like flip from one screen to another. So I put the link in the comments again if you want to grab it. Let me see if there's any other questions. Oh my gosh, this question broke my heart. Listen, we're all new at some point, okay? We're all going to be new at some point. In fact, this is my first time doing this. So we can be new together. We can be new together, right? Like, I just want to show you what new looks like. I want to show you what it's like to show up messy. I want to show you what it looks like to just go after it. The most successful people in the world take massive action. The most successful people in the world, they don't overthink the shit out of things. They just do it. They just learn as they go. And listen, perfectionism is going to take you out every time. And you have to be committed to being okay with being new. Because in order to get better at things, you have to first be new. I feel like this is like something that plagues adults. Like they're just like, I can't do it because I'm new. Or I'm do it because I have never done it before. How are you supposed to learn this? Like, I feel like I'm talking to a 6-year-old sometimes. I'm like, this is my daughter to a T. If it's not perfect, if she's not good, she doesn't want to do it. Y'all need to unlearn the school system. Life is not about A's, B's, C's, D's, and F's, okay? C's get degrees. That's how I graduated college, and that's how I've built my career with that C's get degrees attitude, because the person who shows up consistently is always going to get better results than the person who overthinks everything and doesn't do anything until it's perfect. Because I guarantee you, if that's how you're operating, you're not doing anything because you have all of these ideas of how it needs to happen and what needs to happen before you do it. So let me help you un-F your brain. And if you're new, this is for you. This is for anybody who is either, you could have a private account that just has kids on it, but you want to step into the influencer world. You want to start building a social media following. You want to start learning how to diversify your income online. Or if you already have a business, like I have a woman who messaged me and she does high ticket coaching and she wants to be able to sign up clients with ease and joy and flow without feeling like she just feels like nobody wants to work with her. So like even somebody in that area, even if you want to break into the influencer world, you want to learn how to land brand partnerships, you want to learn how to, make income online, and you don't want to start your own business, but you want to like maybe sling links for somebody else, you can do that. Maybe you do want to create your own thing. Maybe you want to create a digital product. Maybe you want to create a course. Maybe you want to do coaching. Whatever it is, this is relevant for any industry. And even if you're brand new, this is relevant for you because it's actually freaking awesome because you probably don't have all of the brain drama built up from all the people who have been trying to be successful in social media over the last 5-10 years. And if you've never even like plugged into any of that, then you are just a fresh little baby with a clear little mind that I can help mold, and you can learn a timeless, proven way to build an amazing brand, an amazing engaged social media following. I just love you guys so much. I'm just so grateful for the people on here. I've had people on here with me for 10 years who have been following me since I had all my dogs that are all passed away. I'm gonna cry. Way before kids. If you're just here to grow social media following to make a quick buck, if you're just here to capitalize on people, if you're just here to, go viral, like, I'm sorry, but like, it's an empty existence. There's so much more that you can get out of social media than that. And building an amazing community is so cool. It's just so cool. It's so much more positive things come out. Hey, Nicole, day one follower here. I shout you out. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, and I know if you've been here since day one, you have seen the evolution and you have seen what it looks like to change and grow and to mess up in public a lot, because I look at my old videos and I cringe. I was watching one from when we lived in Bend and I was like, oh my God, like, ew, I would never talk like that ever. And at this season of my life, but I showed up and I was who I was, and that's how I was. And gosh darn it, people liked me. And maybe my 40-year-old self didn't like me, but people liked me enough to, to trust me and to sign up with me and to work with me. And that's what matters. And I could be very hard on myself and judge myself. And you know what? So can you, and we can all be. But if you're not willing to be new and you're not willing to be judged and misunderstood and mess up in public, then this is going to be the utmost spiritual experience for you. I've been here since the Amy Silverman kids aren't our thing, living in Puerto Rico life. Oh man, Kevin and I were talking about Puerto Rico last night because I was chatting with somebody who lives there, and I was like, man, he was like, that's what really when like the height of our success, and we were living in Puerto Rico, and we were just like living on an island in the Caribbean, and we were traveling, and we had all of our dogs, and we just had there's no worry in the world. We were renting a house. Like, we had no bills other than that. Like, man, life was good, and life is still good. But there's a lot more responsibility and a lot more people counting on me. And I guarantee you that there's a lot of people counting on you too. And so I really believe in social media to be the path to help you to create more income. And I think it's a lot more fun than you may think. And I'm not going to say easy, because I don't think anything worth doing in life is easy. I don't think being a mother is easy, but it's like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I believe that we have gotten soft as a society, and we need to lean into hard things if we want to see results. And, all I know is that it's going to be worth it. And you are going to be so proud of yourself when it's all said and done. And that is priceless. All right, I got to run. I got to take my son to an appointment because mom life comes first. But just a reminder, if you want to join the masterclass, you can just head to my bio if you're watching the recording. And if you're on here on live, you can just grab the link in my bio. It's perfect time because I have to go get something to drink. Okay, thank you for being here. Bye.